Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, 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 Vipers. Okay, so we are um testing Meld Studios today, and also doing a test play of Wrath Ops. So I'm just double checking everything, and everything seems to be connected. So we have YouTube Shorts, horizontal YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So there's 4. So we've got 1 vertical, 3 horizontals. So I'm just testing out everything, making sure the audio is working all good. Making sure it's all running fine. Just so it hopefully works out all good. Hopefully. So what's up? What's up, G? Hello. So why isn't that coming up? Chat's not coming up on that one. Yeah, I'm trying to use the multi-chat. What's up, T? T. What's up, T? How's it going? So we're testing out Meld Studios today. And seeing how it all works out. You're seeing if the chat system and stuff works all good as well. Just gonna put a test out in the chat as well. Good chopping a shish. Hey yo, and chopping it up. Perfecto. Okay, I just wanted to see if I was gonna send all of that out, and it looked like it did on Meld Studios chat. Might get a little bit confused with the keys, but it seems to be working. Hopefully, it's working all good. How's your week, man? How's your week, T? How's your week? We're also test playing. Wraith today as well, guys. I got access to that, and then I also have another game that we're going to be playtesting over the weekend as well, which they emailed me about. So I've added them to the Steam list. Yeah, so we've added them to the Steam list as well. I forgot that the YouTube one's a little bit confusing because the YouTube one's literally on here. It's showing me the messages twice. Not too bad. Same old work and shish. How about yours? It's all right. That's all right. I'm at the new place now. So just testing out everything. Same, man. Just work and work and paying bills. Literally, I got paid today and it all went to bills. Bills and my little burger today. That's it. My burger from BK. Because BK is literally like a 30-second drive down the road from me now. That was the only quick and easy thing that I could grab today. So I'm eating junk food. I mean, I always eat junk food, but today I've had twice of a junk food. Feels, man. Yeah, it'd be like that, bro. It'd be like that, unfortunately. When you think you're gonna have a little bit of money left over, to be like, yeah, I got savings. Nickman, no savings, bro. No savings. How much BK? Oz has Hungry Jacks, which is decent. Oz is well, it's been a while since I've been back in Oz. The last time I was in Australia, I lived there for 3 months. I was in Gold Coast and Brisbane. Bouncing between then. I had Hungry Jacks like 3 times while I was there. That's right. I didn't see the hype behind it, though. I didn't see the hype behind it. Is that bad of me to say? Is that bad of me to say that I didn't see the hype behind it? Also, on a side note, isn't it? I can't really say because I'm streaming. I still don't. I've been here since 2012. Oh damn! I can't specifically say, but isn't it dry? Isn't it dry over there? Because like my mate, because I stayed at my mate's house, my best mate's house, when he lived in Oz. He's back in New Zealand now. He said the shish was dry. He showed me, and I was like, it looked dry. I tried to get like, because I went over there for work back in 2014, but I couldn't secure like a full-time contract. I was only on a 3-month thing, but I couldn't get a full-time gig, so I had to come back home. Ended up coming back home. I tried to go back there, like afterwards, but I had no luck of getting like jobs. Because I wanted to lock down a job before I actually like fully moved over. Yeah, most stuff you can get is dry. Thought so. But what's crazy to me is that's one of the most difficult things to get over there. I don't know about now, but when I was back there in 2014, it was one of the most difficult things to get. But every other thing, brother, we're walking down Surfers Paradise, right? I'm a dual citizen, I think. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm a dual citizen as well. We're walking down Surfers Paradise. We're going to a restaurant, right? It was me, my partner at the time, my best mate, and his partner, right? We're going on a double date. Went to Surfers Paradise. We're gonna go to like this like nice restaurant thing that they wanted to go to, and we're like, yeah, all right. We're walking down the road, bro, and I kid you not, some dude, like some jacked dude, like he was jacked, right? Just comes to us and goes, "You guys want some cocaine?" And I'm like, "Hey." We're like, "Nah, bro, we don't do drugs." We're like, "No, thank you, we don't do drugs." And I was like, I was so baffled by it, eh? Turn that down by 200. Just adjusting the audio for the mic because I know it's clipping a bit. Okay, that should be alright. Okay, there we go. That sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. It was something. I thought he was like gonna try and beat us up. Where's he was looking for a good time. But as we were walking past, right, as we were walking past after that encounter, we are just like, did that just actually happen? We were so like baffled of like, did that actually just happen to us? And we're like, what the fuck? And then as we were going to the restaurant, me and my mate were like, I don't think he needs that. We think he needs to go get off all of the steroids that he's on. Because it looked like he was. It looked like he was geared up. Come to Western Sydney, you'll see innocent kids smoking. Oh, whoa! I've heard that. My mate Filthy lives in Sydney. Not just indigenous kids though. Bruh. I heard it's pretty bad now. Like I heard it's pretty bad. Right? It's pretty bad. And I also saw that what is it? Like correct me if I'm wrong. Victoria. Is it Victoria? The Victoria area is like really bad at the moment, isn't it? The Victoria area? That's in Sydney, right? Hello, Cat. Testing out Meld. Seems to be working all good. Seems to be running good. Exclamation Discord. That didn't come up. Ah, sorry. I know why. Because it's not connected to Botrix. It's not going to show because the Botrix one isn't showing. Because it should be showing the stream elements command. Because that's what I switched it to for the commands for that. Because it's a little bit smoother. So just give me a second. Hello. No worries. Give me a second. It should work. Sometimes like the stream elements bot plays up due to because it's still relatively new on Kick. Sorry, I can't say that because I'm multi. It is on the green guy. It doesn't really work correctly yet because they're still fixing those bugs. But the stream elements one, sorry, the Botrix one should work. It should work. I might have to fix that. Maybe Botrix is playing up today too. A lot of the bots are playing up. Lots of the bots are playing up. Yeah, I think so. And nah, it's a state. Oh, it's a state. Is it a state? Wait, is it? It's not a suburb in Sydney? So it's not like Victoria's on like its own thing in Australia? How are you, Kat? How's our boy Nashi? So we do have a game that we're gonna play test today, guys. It's called Wraith Ops. I had 3 invite tickets that I could send people to through Steam. So they could play test it as well. It opened up yesterday. I requested my access on the 18th, and I literally got a confirmation email about it this morning. So I installed it and everything. So I have two more. I have two more invite tickets left, so I can send that to. I can send that one. I can send one to Nashi. I've sent one to Rice already, and I got one. I'll have one more left. There we go. Now it will show that. Now it will show that chat because I'm doing two different streams on YouTube. One is vertical. One is horizontal. So we're running 4 streams today. One's vertical, 3 horizontals. And I couldn't do that in OBS. Because it's 4 different streams getting pushed out. Where through Meld, it's a cloud system like Streamlabs. And it's a cloud-based system. So it goes to one main stream and everything else gets pushed out through the cloud system. Which at the moment, and when I was setting up, because for me at first I was very hesitant of going into Meld because it didn't have majority of the features and it wasn't Elgato Steam Deck integrated. And literally on my TikTok For You page, Meld came up and said if you wanted to have more control, you could just go to Elgato Marketplace and install the plugin, and you have pretty much exactly what I had in OBS but through Meld. So I just set all of that up. I finished all of the setup this morning for it. I went for a job interview today too, guys. Yeah, I didn't get the job. Unfortunately, I didn't get the job. I am trying to get a day shift job again for streaming, just for the time schedule purposes of streaming as well. Because besides the weekend where I could start between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. In NZT time. I on the Thursdays and Fridays I start at this time, and especially on a Thursday, most people are already in bed by this time because it's 10:30. It's 10:33 p.m. here in New Zealand at the moment. Yeah, so I'm just trying to fix up the times. I do apologize, guys. I do apologize. Plus, I'm over trying to do the family business thing. I'm done. I've tried to say I've given I resigned from three separate jobs. Realistically, right? And I shouldn't have. But it is what it is. It is what it is sometimes. Very good. Since the new job he's happier. That's good. That's very good to hear. That is very good to hear. That the man is happier with the new jobs. I know it's a mental strain off him. And probably for you guys too, because you guys have been going through a lot for the last few years, actually. But I hope the new job is giving him some good motivation. Oh, I agree. Yeah. It's good. It's good to see that. Must be pretty stressful. Yeah, it is, man. It is, T. It is. It'd be like that sometimes, though. It'd be like that. Everyone's struggling at the moment, though. Everyone's struggling. I can't. Compared to my situation and compared to other people's situation, I am very grateful for the things that I have. Because at the moment, people are going through much, much worse than I am. And I have no right to bitch and moan about it and complain about it at all. Because people are in a far harder situation than I am, that they have to give up certain things, Every little thing goes a long way. Yeah, every little thing does go a long way. Every little thing does go a long way. Everybody's struggling at the moment. But that's why I stream, guys. I don't care about making monies or all of that. Like, making money from streaming is a luxury. And I think most people have forgotten that because everyone's trying to be a streamer and everyone's trying to get that viral clip out there to become a streamer. And so they could get the millions and millions of dollars. But I think people truly forget that sometimes people go to streams to get away from the things that they are going through and the things that they're struggling with. And being in people's streams or being in their favorite streamers' streams and just hanging out, even if they're not chatting in there and they're just lurking, helps them cope with whatever they're going through. And that's exactly what I've always said about my streams. I don't care about the donations, the subs, and all that. Like, if you guys choose to, you guys choose to, right? Because I'm trying to build like a community where generally people who want to fuck with me and want to be there and part of this whole thing, this whole entire journey, like, who truly want to be there, not just because they feel like, not because, like, I don't want the fake supports. I want like the real, like, people like who want to like generally want to like be there, be part of the Neo Viper community and the Viper family, and be part of the, you know, the Discord nights that I'm gonna start to do soon. I just gotta organize them properly, where we'll be doing anime, movie nights, all of that, where, you know, Viper members can just come in and chill out and hang out, and we could all just hang out on the Discord and talk shit. And, you know, I could do that off stream. It doesn't have to be on stream. All of that stuff can be off stream. And, like, you know, Viper family nights only. So it'll be like, you know, people who are like core members who have been around for a long time and stuff. Whether, doesn't matter what platform you're watching, it'll all just be, you know, when I'll be running custom games, people can hop in and play. It'll be like, you know, sub only ones and so on and so forth. And with the giveaway and everything, I will set, I know I said I was going to set that up this weekend. On today's stream. But what I'll do is I'll set up the giveaway for the Twitch side on the weekend, and also the YouTube side and the weekend as well. I figured out how to do the YouTube one as well. I could do that through Botrix like we did for Kicked. I could do the exact same thing for YouTube through Botrix, and with the Twitch one, I'll do it through Stream Elements, and it's like a countdown thing. So those ones are separate, like they're more integratable. And also I'm going to be coming up with a loyalty store as well. I figured out how to do the one for in Stream Elements through when I'm connected to Twitch. I know I could do that, so I could give away like free games, and you guys just use your loyalty points to redeem. Like, you get the key for the game basically. The way that it works, and if I saw the tutorial right, the way that it works is I have to purchase the game, and then I get like a key or something, and then I can add it into the loyalty store. So where people redeem the price, and I put one specific price or a certain price for that for those specific games or whatever it may be, you guys can redeem it and you guys get a key. I think that's how that's how it works. That's why I don't compare, so I can't complain and not feel bad. Real talk. Yeah, that's true. See, that is also true. But like, people, like, one of the things that will like get you more like down and like probably depressed and shit is when people start comparing. When you start comparing yourself to other people, like your friends, where you're like your friend group, it's like, oh shit, they're so much ahead in life and they're hitting all their goals, and I'm just like, I'm here and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. At the moment, I feel like that. At the moment, Vipers, I truly do feel like that. Like, I'm 31 next week, and yeah, at the moment, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what to do with my life, how to move forward. I can't wrestle anymore. I have to make a choice of where I try to recover my injuries as quick as possible so I could come back to wrestling on a full-time schedule, or I have to bite the bullet and retire from wrestling. So I like all of that and everything else encompassing is just, it's a lot. But again, like, I can't bitch and moan about it. Like, I just can't. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like everyone else is still trying to figure their things out too. So I'm just trying to figure it out, guys. Just trying to figure it out. I feel like that sometimes too, but I remember my friends are in the same boat too. Yeah. Everyone's there. Yeah, everyone's in the same boat. And like, I hope you recover ASAP. Didn't know you wrestled. Yeah, so I've been a professional wrestler with a pacemaker and a heart condition for the last 13 years, 14 years. Wait, hang on. When did sorry, 2013. So 12 years. I've been in the business for 12 years. I've been a professional wrestler for 12 years. I've been in the business for 12 years, and I've been a professional wrestler for 11 years. I debuted in 2014 for Hughes Academy. I've done 2 tours in the UK. I've wrestled 4 places here in New Zealand as Hughes Academy, NZWPW when they used to be around, Maniacs United when they used to be around, IPW New Zealand, which they're currently around, Valorant Pro, CPW, and PWE here, all within New Zealand. In the UK, when I went for the 3-month tour, I trained under Revolution Pro. I trained under PWH, which is Pro Wrestling Holland in Amsterdam. I also trained under Quality Wrestling. I wrestled for Quality Wrestling. I wrestled for Exist Pro in Wales. I wrestled for Premier Pro in the UK. In England, I wrestled for Premier Pro. Premier Pro is like one of the most prestigious places in the Europe, in the Europe scene, that a promotion that you could wrestle for. If you continuously wrestle for Premier Pro, it will make your career, or like skyrocket you. Like there's so many people that's come through that promotion, and it's very, very old school. And it was an amazing honor and pleasure to work for every single one of them, and to go and learn from every single one of them as well. It was amazing. It was great. I met some of my favorite wrestlers through when I went there for 3 months. And it was great, man. It was great. It was great. It was so much fun. And then I was meant to move to the UK in 2019 after my first tour, because I went back twice, and I went back around December time. And then around December time is I spent Christmas there. I spent New Year's there. And it was amazing. Again, went back to Revolution Pro, went back to Pro Wrestling Holland, went to Quality Pro again, wrestled for lots of people there. and learned from lots of people as well. And then when I came back from my second tour, I decided I was going to move within about 3 months. This was like beginning of 2020, pre-COVID, before the COVID thing ever happened, right? Before the outbreak ever happened and we knew and the whole world shut down. And I went and I decided, and at my current job that I was at here in New Zealand, I went to the HR person and me and her got along great. And I said to her, I was like, you have me for a year because I am moving in August. So you have me for about 8 months because I will hand in my resignation a month before I'm about to move. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And then she's like, that means I could just load you up with hours, right? I'm like, yeah, because I need the money. She's like, sweet, guess we got a deal. And then COVID happened and I couldn't move and I haven't gone back since. That's a big resume. How did they not give you the job today? Have you wrestled with any that's in WWE? I was on the same show with people who are in WWE. When I went to wrestle in Exist Pro, there was a newly signed NXT person there for WWE. And I got to meet him. I got to see him work. And it was great. He gave me some advice of what I should do. And it was amazing. And one of the people that was as a former WWE star, she got released. I just know her by her real name. I don't really go by her gimmick names. I can't say her real name either, for obvious reasons. And the current one of the current people that you see that's in the WWE, as in the Bloodline story, you would see a very, very tall gentleman who just recently came in with long hair. I believe he is with Sikoa's group at the moment. Wrestled in New Japan Pro Wrestling as Hikuleo. Yeah, I know him. I met him way before he became the mega star that he is now. Tomatonga, yep. Tonga Brothers, yep. I met them at a New Japan Pro Wrestling show here in New Zealand. And when I saw their entrance, when I saw the God entrance for the first time, it was a triple threat tag team match. It was Tamatonga and his brother and their dad. The way that they did their entrance scared the fuck out of me. Like in a good motivating way. It's like, fuck, this shit's great. When I was in Revolution Pro, and I was helping out and everything, while I was training under them, I met Zack Sabre Jr., which is one of my favorite wrestlers, and I met Suzuki, which is also one of my favorite wrestlers, and I met an ex WWE wrestler, which is Evan Bourne, who wrestles as Matt Sydal. Met him as well. All of those guys in that one show. I was the ring crew, and I helped set up the ring. I just helped with anything that needed to be done, basically. So it was great. And I miss it so, like, I miss it, but then I don't miss it. Like, when I came back to New Zealand, like, I hate politics. I really, really hate politics. And there's politics in everything that you bloody do, right? There's politics in everything that you bloody do, guys. And, yeah, I came back to New Zealand, like, the New Zealand wrestling scene is very bad with politics. Like, very, very, very bad with politics. And... yeah, I was on a part-time schedule around COVID because, like, you know, injuries started piling up then. And, yeah, heart condition started playing up a lot. Yeah, and then I died. My heart stopped and then I died on the way to work. And then I was out for like a year. I actually haven't I haven't wrestled properly since. My body just doesn't let me. Every time my heart rate reaches like almost to 100, my body starts shutting down because it's freaking out that I'm about to have another episode. So my body just shuts down, and I can't. Like realistically, I can't have that in the ring, and it's very, very dangerous for me to be in the ring. If I have someone up in the air and my body starts shutting down, I could seriously hurt them, and I stepped away a long time ago. Yeah, it sucks, man. That I can't even work out properly. Like every time I force myself to go to the gym, I can't. Like my body's just, my leg and shit swells up. Like it's like my injuries are bad. It's very bad, and even the doctors like just give me fucking pills. Like take this, try this, steroid creams for like all the eczema and stuff, and it's just bad. And like it made me really depressed. It really, really did. And even the politics here in New Zealand, even the politics in New Zealand. I was meant to wrestle for. I don't mind fucking calling them out. I was meant to wrestle for IPW at Armageddon, right? Which is what I thought was the impression. I thought that was the impression. I was asked if I was available for the Armageddon show, and I said, "Yep, I can be." My impression was that I would be wrestling on the card. Was unsure of the details of who I would be wrestling. And for Hughes Academy, which is the place that gave me an opportunity to live my dream as a professional wrestler, and basically made me a professional wrestler, which is the guy Graham Hughes that you guys see come into my stream, because he's the one who streams as well, and he's the one who actually got me into streaming as well. He took a chance on a kid who no one wanted to give an opportunity to. He also became like an older brother / a father figure to me, him and his wife. They've done so much for me that I would never be able to repay them. Like I would never be able to repay them with the amount of stuff that they've done for me. But I was meant to wrestle for the impression was that I was meant to wrestle for IPW on Armageddon. I went to work extremely early that day. I started work at 5 a.m. And I went and got a haircut. I had my gear. I got everything done. I was fucking excited. And like me and Graham used to work together. Him and I used to work at like a real job together. He used to be my boss, and we've worked together for over 10 years. The only time like we haven't worked together for like 2 years now. 2 years now is that he hasn't been my boss, and because we both like left our last job like together. Like I left first and then he left, and then we just went out, like we went on different paths with our careers and stuff, and the impression was that I was meant to wrestle on Armageddon. So I went, right, got myself ready, got a haircut, made sure I looked professional, had my gear, had all of it, was excited. And then my trainer, who was also Graham Hughes, said to me, goes, let me know who you're wrestling when you get there. And I was like, okay, sweet, no problem. I get there, right? I get to Armageddon, which is like a 3-day convention over here in New Zealand. It's like Comic-Con, basically, but like a very small version of that. And I went there. Went to where the ring was set up and stuff and all that sweet. I looked at the card backstage and my name wasn't on it. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm meant to be like a surprise thing for something. So I was like, okay, cool. Don't know. Waiting for the person who's like, who told me, I'm not going to mention who it was, who told me, okay, is this like, okay, so here's the plan. And I was like, okay, cool. So you're gonna help with music and help ring the bell. I'm like, what? I didn't say anything. In my head, I was like, what? And I was pissed. I was so fuming. So because for Who's Academy, I did pretty much everything. I did everyone's music. I did pretty much almost everything. The music guy was me, backstage that plays everyone's entrance and everything. While I wrestled on the, while I also wrestled on the card as well. And then like I got a message from my trainer Graham. He goes, "Oh, who are you wrestling?" And I was like, "I'm not." And he's like, "What?" And I sent him a photo of exactly what I was doing. And he's like, and he was fuming. He was pissed. He was mega pissed. I had to stop him from messaging like the management of IPW, of like just not going off at them. And I was pissed too. And I said, it's not worth it. It's not. It really isn't. And then the next day, when he asked me how I felt, and I said I hated wrestling. That was my straight up answer to him. I said my exact words were, I fucking hate New Zealand wrestling. I really fucking do. I fucking hate it. And ever since then, because I was tired of the fucking politics, I got tired of doing everything and nobody showing up and everybody wanting fucking to be a superstar. There was only like a certain, like 2 people who would always show up. And everything just became a chore and I fucking hated it. And I stepped away. And I told my trainer, Graham, that I need to step away from wrestling. Because I did the smart choice. And it's probably one of the most responsible things I've done. And I had a chat with him afterwards. I said, if I'm not fully hands off, other people won't have the opportunity to step up and learn the things that I know. And they did. Those guys stepped up. Those guys fucking did phenomenally, and they run every single show. I haven't gone to a show in months. The last show that I went to was a few months ago. That was to say farewell to one of my friends who's living his dream in the UK at the moment. Because he had his last match in New Zealand. And yeah, my exact words were, I fucking hate New Zealand wrestling. And I was just done. After that, I was just done. I was so sick and tired of it. I didn't want to be there. Everything felt like a chore. I was always fucking angry every time I was at a show. And it just wasn't fair on everybody else who were excited for the show, who were excited to wrestle, who were excited just to like, just be there. And it wasn't fair to them. And it wasn't fair to the whole entire crew for me to be in a bad mood and just bring the vibes down and bring the whole entire like excitement down. Just because I'm frustrated with it doesn't mean those guys have to suffer. Suffer. Those guys don't have to suffer because they didn't deserve it. Those guys were just excited to wrestle on, like, to be wrestlers. And I fucking didn't want to be there no more. And I hated it. I just hated everything about it. I really, really did. I just felt like an absolute failure of it all. And obviously I put out that video of me like explaining of like how I felt. Because like throughout my whole entire 20s, I was too busy helping everybody else around me instead of focusing on myself. And that's something that I find very, very hard to do. I feel like an absolute arsehole when I start focusing on the stuff that I want to do and the stuff that I need to do. Or like, even if I buy myself something, I feel like I don't deserve it or anything like that. And that's just because of my upbringing. Like, even if I get like a new car for myself, I feel so guilty about it. Or it, like, even when I got like my gaming PC and stuff, and I saved up for months to like build a custom PC after getting 3 pre-builds, right? And then finally realizing of like, okay, I know what parts I want. I know what kind of graphics card I want. I know what kind of resolution I want to play on. Like, I figured out what I want and my gaming PCs and stuff. So yeah, even then, like I would say every big purchase that I go and try and do, I always feel guilty about it. I always do. But yeah, around then I was just too busy helping everybody else and focusing on everything else and making sure like everything ran smoothly instead of focusing on myself. Like, I put off injuries, I put off going to the doctors about my injuries, and it just all caught up with me. Like, my body literally told me like, okay, if you're not going to listen, I'm going to make you listen. And it did. And that happened 3 years ago. And like, they, like, my OGs know, This is when I was solely just streaming on Twitch. My OGs, no. That's when like the implosion of an esports team that we were trying to put together imploded because I was doing all the work and two people just ended up sleeping together and fucked everything up. And one of those people were just got jealous because he lived in Colorado, all the way in fucking USA, instead of not like living in New Zealand. So he got jelly with everything. And then people thought that I was trying to steal their communities because I got raided with 50 viewers or like 40 viewers at a time from like people who were very close to becoming partner, and as a partner streamers now, and they raided me multiple times, and the people just thought I was trying to steal their communities, and they got jealous about it. And yeah, and then I died. I literally died. My heart stopped for an hour. Because yeah, like, it was ignoring all of my injuries, and then my body was like, if you're not gonna listen, we're gonna make you listen, my boy. We're gonna make you listen. If you don't want to listen, we make you listen. And yeah, and that's what happened. And then, but it really opened my eyes when I was going through that. I had someone just berate me over a call because they thought I was talking shit behind their back, and I wasn't. And that's when I had like a massive hole at the back of my head because like my head hit the concrete really bad, and yeah, split up in the back of my head and everything. And yeah, and I had a concussion. Like it was bad. Like I was only in hospital for like 2 days, but the recovery of all of that took 8 weeks. Yeah, it took 8 weeks. It took 6 weeks for me to like go back to work, and then it took an additional few more weeks to like come right again. And when I went back to my like job, I got called into a meeting, and they sat me down, and I was pre-warned, was like, don't be a dick. And I was like, oh, it's one of those meetings? And he was like, yeah. So the new CEO walked in and said, I understand you got health issues and stuff, but you have to be here. Like, just not giving a fuck at all I'm just like, but I physically couldn't do anything for 6 weeks. I was recovering. I had a fucking hole in the back of my head. And that's when like, that was when like, also with the workforce, that's when I stopped giving a fuck. That's when I stopped going above and beyond for companies, starting earlier, staying late, doing multiple jobs. I didn't give a fuck because I like that. Then like right then and there, it clicked to me that they don't give a fuck about their employees. They really don't. You're replaceable like that. They don't give a shit. And I'm just like, bruh. Yeah, like everything was just bad. Everything was just bad. The only people that like when I like now around that time with the implosion and stuff happened, I had my trainer that checked up on me every single day. And I had a handful, like a couple of people checked on me every single day. I had Lazy. I had Lazy that checked up on me every single day to make sure I was okay. I had Tanashi message me every single day because he was concerned because he's a nurse. Also, what's up, Nash? I had... yeah. Those were the like 2 core people that like messaged me every single day to make sure if I was all good. And like around that time, I got asked a very difficult question by my trainer, and around that time I just gave up. I gave up on life. Like I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck's like what's the point of it all, right? And my trainer asked me at that time, was, are you just waiting to die? And my answer was yes. My answer was yes. I was like, yeah, I'm just waiting to die. I didn't care. I genuinely didn't care. Like my body gave up, everything gave up, and then like, yeah, and like obviously I took a hiatus from like streaming for a bit due to that. And then like the implosion of like the esports team stuff that we're trying to come up with happened as well, and it was very disheartening. And again, I was just like, even then I was just like, oh, fuck, what's the point? What's the point of it all? Like, and then I realized I had people spending their hard-earned money to subscribe to my channel when I was solely just streaming on Twitch, or they were using their Prime free subs, right? And I, in good conscience, could not let them spend that money and me not go live. Like, that was just a slap. To me, that was just a slap in the face to them, because they were generous enough to spend their hard-earned money on me. And I felt so bad. I always do. I feel bad when people spend money, and I feel bad every time, because money is hard to come by, and everyone's struggling. The only thing that I care about my streams and stuff is if it helps you forget of whatever you're going through, of me raging, of me getting my ass handed to me in game, and you guys just having a laugh. That's all that matters. That means it was a W stream for me each time. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Jacob and Zah, be great to meet one day. The way they bring to the yeah, those guys will be good. That sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Hugs, Viper. Oh man, can't blame you. Viper, you are worthy. I don't know if I'm worthy. I don't even know if I'm worthy of anything, to be honest. To be honest with you guys, but it is what it is sometimes. It is what it is. Also, Nash, how are you, bro? Nash, I have something for you. I need to send it to you through Steam. I'm going to use one of my other invite tickets. It is the game that I'm playtesting today. You should be able to playtest it over the weekend as well. When you get time, give me a second. I'm going to find you. And boom, I've sent it to you on Steam as well. So I've got one more ticket available. I have one more ticket available. But yeah, so okay, first of all, chat, guys, Vipers, is everything like coming through all good? Everything sounding all good? I'm tired as hell, bro. I'm slaving hard at work. Yeah, it'd be like that, bro. Sometimes it'd be like that. I'm like that too at the moment. Literally, I got paid yesterday. Right? I got my wages yesterday. And I have oh sorry, one other person that checked up on me around that time that happened was Zach as well. Can't feel my knees right now. Oi. Pause. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. But yeah, is the audio and stuff all good, guys? The audio sounding all good? Everything's coming through all good? I'm downloading the game, bro. Sweet. Yeah, you can play test it. I believe the test is open between now and Sunday evening, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, everything is good. Sweet, 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 sweet. That's good to know. Okay, so yeah, Meld seems to be working out great, guys. And it's gonna sound pretty bad for me to say this, but as a hardcore OBS user, right, it feels much better than OBS for multi-streaming at the moment. I'm using Kick to get your numbers up. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. For multi-streaming, because it's a cloud-based system, it feels good. If you have just a one rig PC like I do, and if you're trying to do multi-streaming through the ATEM multi-stream on OBS, the most you would be able to do is two horizontals and one vertical minimum. If I was to do what I'm doing right now on OBS, like I tried the first test stream, right, it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't connect to the Kick for some reason, and I was only running two streams. So it encodes individually. That's the thing about it. And I know I could run three. I could run two horizontals and one vertical over with the ATEM plugin with a single PC / gaming, right? If you go into a dual PC setup, then you can run, because one PC is just dedicated for streaming, right? Then you can run a lot. You could run a lot. Like I could run this with no issues on the ATEM multi-stream over on OBS, because this is 4 individual streams. We got 3 horizontals. Okay, so we got YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, and then we also got YouTube Shorts as well. I will not be streaming to TikTok because that's an instant ban for me. I swear too much. I swear too much. Alrighty. Okay, let me just switch over some things here, guys. I will change the category to ops. One, 2 on the vertical one. Okay, let me just change it on here as well, guys. It's not coming up. Category for it on pick one, but I know there is on the Twitch side. Give me a second here, guys. Oops, on that one. Right, looking at the wrong thing. Demo option. Okay, I guess I'll just keep that as just chatting. So I'm going to get that and exit that. That. Okay, now we are gonna boot up the game. I will boot up the game, guys. So I'm gonna do, I think it's controller as well. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's controller. I think it's controller too. I think Wraith is controller, but I'm gonna do MNK. I'm gonna do MNK, and I'm gonna test it on MNK today and see how it is. I do have another one which is called Bullet Yeeters. Yeah, Bullet Yeeters is the another one that we're gonna playtest over the weekend. They reached out to me via email, asked if I wanted to work alongside with them, and I replied and I said yes. And we're gonna test that out. Um, what the heck? It said anti cheat not installed. What do you mean? Easy anti cheat not installed. Wait, are you telling me I gotta install the easy anti cheat separately? Oh, it's because my thing's not on. Who's this sexy man I see on stream? Not to me, buddy. Not to me. What's up, Winnie? I'm home on the weekend. This weekend, I normally work 6 days a week. Sweet. We can run some. We can run some games if you want, bro. Over the weekend. Why isn't this? So you're telling me I gotta download the anti cheat by? Oh, brother. Come on, buddy. Yeah. About. Oh, it's a epic thing. Epic. What is this? So you're telling me I gotta run something on Epic for easy cheat to download? Are you serious? Guess we're probably not gonna play test this today, guys. We're probably gonna play test this tomorrow. Sorry, give me a second here. Oh, that didn't come up. Interesting. Very interesting. If I close Steam, I open up Steam, and then I try and reload the game. Oh, what kind of sorcery is this? Easy anti-cheat downloader. I am reading the homepage of this. Eh? Yes, I know it's connected with Epic. I have Epic. I'm logged into my Epic. What kind of sorcery is this? Tech support. I call tech support. I am calling the tech support. I am telling you now. Eh? Eh? Yeah. Okay. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. Eh? What the hell is SDK? Suck Dick King? I just said that without thinking. My bad. Nobody clip that shit. Um, get it. Okay, let me. The only thing that I have installed for Epic at the moment, right? The only thing that I have installed for Epic right now is Marvel Rivals. And said special Dick King. I'm dead. Had to be said, man. Had to be said. Okay, let me launch this and it should install the anti cheat thing that it's meant to do. Well, I hope. Hope it installs it. See. If it lets me launch Marvel Rivals, right, it means the easy anti cheat is installed, right? Think. It's loading up. See, it loaded up. Loading up. Fine. Oh my days. Exit the desktop there. Now let's try the game that I'm trying to play test. Please. Please. I didn't request access for not to load. Eh? Look at this shit. What is this? What is this? What is this? Easy launcher error. Easy anti cheat is not installed. It is. It is installed. If it wasn't installed, I wouldn't be able to play Delta Force. Or what else takes easy? Most of the games that I wouldn't be able to play Mecha Break. What is happening right now? Is this a bug? Is this a bug to the game? What what is this? What happening? What go? What's going on? What's what is this? Hang on. I need to open my file first. Okay. Okay, I am in this PC. Call the devs. I will call the devs, T. I will call the devs. Someone call the devs for me. Go to PC, then go into program files x80. Okay. Yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there. Then do I go to Epic Games? Then select Easy Anti Cheat EOS. That not in here. That that not in here. Hang on. Let me check my other drive. Back. Program file. Epic game. Epic Game Online server.
I will defeat you!
License rated my stream with 12 viewers.
Rice? Rice? What are you doing, my boy? Why you like this? Thank you very much for the raid, bro. I appreciate that. How was Stranova? How was the end of Stranova, my boy? I realized what I did there. I realized what I did there. Give me a second. I need to unlink Botrix for the Twitch because that has my copyrighted fucking my copyrighted stuff in there. Yeah, give me a second. Let me unlink that. let me unlink that real quick. My bad. To uh damn, that's right. I can't even unlink it. You know why? Because if I unlink it, the chat doesn't connect properly. It's not within Botrix. Okay, that's okay. I gotta unlink it. I'll unlink it. Purely because I forgot I had my copyrighted music in there. OMG, no way, Rice. I went insane and played 4 to 5 different games while yapping. Was chilling, man. Just redeemed. What do you redeem? Hang on, give me a second. Why that not play? Why that not play? Did that play? Hang on. Hold your titties. Hold your pussy willows. $15 biddies. Don't worry, it won't play an alert. Oh, paying bits for gifts doesn't do. Oh, alerts. Okay. My bad. My bad. My bad. Oh, brother. I can't even spell today. My bad. Hang on. I put SP. My bad. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got you the shout out. My bad. Thank you for the raid, bro. I appreciate that. Welcome in Rice's stream. My name's Anita Viper. I'm a streamer here in Auckland, New Zealand. The games and stuff that I stream, FPS, RPG, and MMOs now, and Soul Like. We are currently doing some Soul Like games at the moment. Where the current ones that we are doing is the first Berserker Kazan that we need to finish before we start God of War. We also are going to be dabbling into Wu Chang that I still need to get. I still have Godfall that I need to finish. There's a lot of games that I need to finish. And Final Fantasy 16 needs to finish as well. But yeah, welcome in everyone. Thank you. Some lady told me I had bigger breasts. Told me she was jealous I had bigger breasts than her. Oh, whoa. You can feed with 2 roast chickens, then we with the hey yo. DY, bro. All good, bro. Thank you very much for the raid, bro. I appreciate that. You don't need to do that. There's better streamers you could send your people to. I'm just a bold fat man who is just sitting in front of the screen testing out Meld Studios today. How dare you? Huh? How dare you tell me these things? Huh? How dare you? I can't believe this shit. How dare you do this to me, sir? Okay, I will. Okay, so it looks like I can't play test the game today, guys. Unfortunately. I will need to try and play test the game tomorrow. I'll probably try it in the morning because I am gonna do a morning stream for you guys. Like I said, I'm aiming to start around 10 a.m. for you guys. That will be a short stream, but we'll do a longer stream at the PM stream tomorrow. And then on the weekend stream, on the Saturday and Sunday stream, I'll be starting at 6 p.m. For both of those days, and for the Saturday stream, I will be doing a longer stream. I will be doing about 6 hours. I try to do the Saturday streams for 6 hours for you guys, just to make it a little bit longer. The Saturday night ones are the longer streams. Yeah, the Saturday night ones are the longest. The longest streams, guys. The longest streams. You know? The longest streams. Yeah, thank you for that again, Rice. I appreciate it, my boy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, kind sir. Chat, if you get the opportunity to check out Rice and his community, please make sure to do so. And please drop into his streams and say hello and say what's up and just lurk in there. It will be very, very much appreciated. Man does a lot. He plays a lot of like MMOs and stuff as well, so he plays similar games to what I play, except for like the hardcore FPS games that I play, but he does play similar FPS games. You guys would have seen him join us for Make a Break as well. Yeah, so please check out Rice NZ. Please give him a follow over on Twitch, and also please subscribe to his YouTube page as well. It is all very much appreciated. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you. Okay, so for me, I would say Meld Studios is working out relatively great, guys. Everything seems to be coming in great. Everything seems to be working out okay. I didn't see any issues, especially when I briefly loaded up. Marvel Rivals. If that was on OBS, bruh, frame drops. I haven't got Apex installed yet, because I didn't install Apex. So you guys saw in the last stream, before I moved house, how crazy of an issue that caused, didn't it? Before the PC went into the shop, that caused some issues, didn't it? Loading up Apex on stream. Never used to have that issue before. It is what it is sometimes. It is what it is. Yeah. So thank you everybody. I appreciate that. Ugh. Okay, chat. I think the testing and stuff went relatively good. I just need to test out these things here. Give me a second. I will play it over on my end because I don't want people wasting their points.
Emotional damage.
Okay, coolio. That seemed to work. Okay, that came through relatively good. As you guys would have seen, the TTS has been removed on the Twitch side. It used to be with channel points, not anymore. It is for subscribers only now. I had an incident a few months back. I had an incident where some random came in on the Twitch stream and spammed the N word, and it wouldn't let me like deactivate it until it fully played out. So I had to mute the whole thing until it for like 2 minutes. So that happened, and then I bumped up the price for it, for the channel points for the TTS on the Twitch side, but I just made a subscriber only thing. The only way that I can make it as a subscriber only thing was switching it from channel points to bits, and then it gave me the option to do subscriber only, and then I put the bits to 0, so it'll cost you zero bits. It'll cost you 0 bits to use TTS if you're a subscriber, so it's free to use for subscribers over on Twitch. Just to not have that incident again. And it's the same for guys on Kick as well. So subscribers get subs get lots of perks, basically. But again, you can watch all this stuff for free. Please continue to watch the stuff for free. Okay, just double checking everything, making sure it's working out relatively good. IT. Okay, everything seems to be very smoothly over on Meld. I do like their chat integration that they've done in the Meld Studios software. I do like the you guys can't see it, but when you're in the chat, you have the option to look at individuals of wherever you're streaming, right? Individuals, or you could see all of it, and it combines all of it, and I can see everything, like from all platforms. I can see it on there, and that is great. That is amazing, and it lets me reply to all of the chats, like every single one, wherever I'm streaming. It lets me reply to all of it, and that is something that I think is amazing. I think that's something that that is a game. I think that's a very, very good and unique tool by those guys, I think, and I think it's great because in ground control for stream elements, you can't respond on multi chat. You can't respond like you can in Meld. And ground control is quite confusing to use as well because there's a whole bunch of UI that pops up straight away for stream elements. Don't know about Streamlabs of how that multi-chat works on that side because I don't use Streamlabs. I haven't used Streamlabs for years now. And I know for OBS, it's just a plugin. Or you use something like StreamerBot to see your multi-chat to combine it. But this is one of the things that I really, really like about Meld, I think. It's a great integration, I think. It's a very, very great integration with Meld that allows you to see all of the chat multi combined into one within the software, and it lets you respond to all of it. That is an amazing tool as well. I would give kudos to Meld Studios for that, because they obviously have done their research with other platforms, and they know that other platforms were struggling to integrate something like this, and these guys were able to pull it off. And that's great. That's great to see. That is pretty great to see. Okay, chat. Okay, Vipers. That is going to be me for the evening with this test. I will be back tomorrow morning. It is currently 11:41 p.m. Here in New Zealand, and it's 7 degrees, so it's pretty cold. Like, you have the cool. Okay. One of the cool things that I forgot to mention at the new place is that the heat pump from the lounge to the streaming room, the heat pump that's in the lounge reaches every single room within the house. So we don't have to have the heat pump on for long. We literally only need it on for about 5 minutes, and the whole house is warm. And that's one of the cool things I like about this house. The real test is when it's summer. That's the real test. Nice. Yeah, bro. That is great. The only thing that I'll probably need to... one of the things that I need to get for the streaming room is a air purifier, which I'll probably just get I'll probably get one. It's not urgent, but I will like to get one. But it's not urgent. I'll probably get that much later in a few months. But so everything that I'm about to add on, I still need to record the video of what the room looks like at the moment, and I'll put that up on the YouTube page. And I will also, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm about to add into this room. And as I add in new additions, obviously I will put out videos and updates and stuff that you guys will be able to see on the social medias, like on the TikTok, YouTube Shorts. So you guys will be able to see new things that get added on. At the moment, because like I mentioned on the first test stream that we did, that I'm going to go into a 2-camera system. So this current webcam that I'm using will only be in the gaming scene, so in the live game, in the gaming source and the gaming scene, where obviously all of this won't be there. It will be just like the green screen effect that I used to have. And then obviously another camera that is going to be the Elgato 4K. The new one that's come out that has the DSL lens things on it. I want to get my hands on one of those. But those cameras are expensive, man. They're $500. The 4K Elgato cameras are about $500, 500 New Zealand dollars. But I know they're gonna go on sale. PB Tech always have sales, and Computer Lounge always have sales. So I'll just wait until there's a sale on, and then I'll grab it. Then I know there's gonna be a sale on in October for them, so I'll probably grab it around then, during Labor weekend, when they have that sale on. So they'll probably be a couple of $100 off, I think. But we're gonna go into a 2-camera system. So the just chatting scene that we're in right now is gonna be a 4K. Yeah, a 4K thing. I also have the option, because I know I have the option to do this in OBS as well. So I have the option now for the Twitch stream to be 1440p, 2K 1440p stream, and for the YouTube a 4K stream. So I have the option to do that through Meld Studios as well. And I think it will be a little bit more balanced. I think it will be a little bit more balanced out. If I remember correctly, it should be a little bit more balanced out. It's giving me lots of options. It's giving me lots of options, which is great. So I know I can do that. I know I can do that. Okay, chat. That is going to be me for the evening. Thank you everybody for coming through. Also, thank you everybody for listening to my story time. Like I always said, Vipers, I am always going to be transparent with you guys. If I'm having a bad day, you're gonna I'm not gonna put on a fake smile. I can't. I physically cannot put on a fake smile. If I've had a shit day, you guys will see it, and then everything's just real with you guys. And I want to say thank you very much for every single one of you for always sticking around, always just showing up, lurking, chilling out, hanging out. Me getting roasted by Lazy most of the time, or getting trolled by him. Love you, bro. Trolled by him quite a lot. And also just gaming with the boys, with Nachi and everybody else. So I do appreciate every single one of you. So good night, y'all. Thank you very much. I will see you guys in the morning. So we'll be doing a morning stream. Yeah, we'll be doing a morning stream. So I will see you guys at 10 o'clock on Friday, GMT plus 12 time. And then I will see you again tomorrow night at 10 p.m. So thank you, Vipers. On the Twitch side, I'm gonna continue on with the raid. I'm gonna send you guys over to Shutdown. It's his anniversary. It's his affiliate anniversary today. So everybody going in there on the Twitch side, please show him some love. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Always remember, Vipers, fuck what anybody thinks. Prove every motherfucker wrong. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.